What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to either of my channels. This one I thought fit both of the channels pretty well, so I'm streaming it across both. This will be on Horror Hangout and Shop 31. So welcome anybody that watches this. If I get some feedback from people and everybody prefers it be on one of the channels, I'll happily put it there. But I don't know, man. This is cool, dude. I've never watched this show before. So here's the deal: we're gonna be doing an episode by episode review and reaction to The Wire. And I thought it's not really horror, but we don't do just horror on Horror Hangout, and it's not music, but we do lots of reviews and stuff on Shop 31. So that's where we're at on this. So we're just going to talk about The Wire, and then, like I said, once I get feedback from folks, I'll know better where to put this stuff at. But anyways, this show started in 2002. It's a crime drama, like thriller type TV show, episodic, but it's all one giant story. HBO. This was an early, like, what would you call this, man? This thing was like groundbreaking. If it wasn't for shows like The Wire, we wouldn't have Sons of Anarchy. So, Breaking Bad, things like that are like my favorite shows wouldn't exist. And let me be really, really clear. In the title, it says first time watching The Wire. I have sort of seen some of The Wire. Hey, what's up, dude? I've sort of seen some of The Wire. I don't remember any of it, and I haven't watched it all the way through. So this is my first official watch of The Wire, and I'm going to document it with you folks. I just wanted to be really clear about that. I don't want anybody thinking like, oh, you watched like 2.5 episodes somewhere. You're lying. Nah, bro, it's my first time watching this shit, okay? I think I've seen, like, I would say a fairly good chunk of season 1. Let's talk about it real quick. This series looks at the narcotic scene in This series looks at the narcotic scene in Baltimore through the eyes of law enforcers as well as the drug dealers and users. Other facets of the city that are explored in the series are the government and bureaucracy, schools, and the news media. The show is created by a former police reporter, David Simon, who also wrote many of the episodes. Dude, this was groundbreaking because it launched the careers of so many people, and then there was a lot of people that it may not have launched their career, but it certainly aided in getting them to the points they're at now. We had Michael K. Williams, Dominic West, Idris Elba, a very young Michael B. Jordan. Wood Harris was in this show. Man, there's so many people in this show. I don't want to make this, man, Lance Reddick, Pablo Schreiber, so many freaking people. Anyways, I don't want to make each little episode of this too awfully long. That's not the idea. The idea is we just talk about the episodes, review them, and we go about, because the deeper we go, the more interesting that these are going to get, right? Because right now, I'm only on this is episode 1 and 2. So basically what I watched was just getting to know the players in the game, at least to a certain degree, because they don't want to just give us everybody in the first 2 episodes. And they really kind of just dump you in, man. Episode 1, there's no really, you just start seeing stuff happening. I like the way that they shot it. I really do. I don't know how else to say that. It feels accurate. I called my wife in here earlier because I was so shocked at the visuals. Oh, for real? I didn't know they had a new show. What's it called? I just wanted to watch The Wire. That's all it really was, is I just wanted to watch the show. I thought, why not document it? I was going to do it with Supernatural, but Supernatural takes too long. It's too many seasons. This is like 5 or 6 seasons or something like that. Maybe 5. I don't know. And I'm also doing a safe driver course right now. It's 6 hours. I had to take a break for a while. I got to go to court on Friday. But episode 1, they just introduce you to some of the key players for the season, I would imagine. Let's see. We get to see who McNulty is, like the main. Bro, if you're saying references to the show, I'm not getting them because I just started watching it. Oh, We Own the City is the new show. Bro, I'm tripping. My bad. I don't watch much TV, so Is it any good? Have you seen any of it yet? Dude, RIP to George Perez and Neil Adams, dude. That's rough, man. Comic books have had a rough couple of weeks. Starring John Bernthal. It's about Baltimore again, huh? 15 years after The Wire, same like storyline. Is this all based on real shit? Is The Wire based on real stuff? Like a real. I know it's based on one like trial, or one. It was 5 seasons. Yo, what? See, I'm gonna be learning a lot talking to y'all on this about the show, because I tell you what. Let me just give you my review on the first 2 episodes, and then I'll just go back to episode 3, and then I'll get better at this as it goes along. But episode 1 is really not much going on. You just kind of learn who McNulty is and his partner. You get to meet some of the cops, and then you get to meet some of the lower level like gang members. You get to see that there's a trial going on. You get to see Idris Elba is clearly a guy that's top dog. They show you kind of who's what, just loosely. You just get to start. If you pay attention, you'll start seeing things. Who's dressing like what? Who's talking to who? I do think that the depiction of how this all goes down is eerily accurate, because if you didn't know this about me, I used to live this life, man, and on both ends of it too. Like I was an addict and I moved work, right? Like, so I see this and I'm like, oh my God, like I say both sides. There wasn't no cop sides, but like, you know what I mean? Like I was a drug addict and I also sold a lot of drugs at different points in my life. So like I'm looking at this and it's so familiar, like the way that they move things in, the way that the projects are set up. It's just like my old neighborhood. It was creepy, man. I showed my wife and said, does this look like Third Ward to you? She goes, it looks exactly like Third Ward. And it just made me, it was weird, man. Best series. That is a great snapshot of this time frame. I will say that this is definitely from 2002, because they still have had beepers. All the technology is really old, but it holds up, man. But I like it because it is, like you said, Craig, it's a time capsule, man. You get to see all these people from this era because all their clothing is from the early 2000s. All the music is from the early 2000s. It's pretty cool, man. But McNulty, boy, I tell you what, if I was a cop, I'd have that guy's life, because he had terrible luck so far in this show. I mean, again, I'm only 2 episodes in, but that poor bastard, everybody's just shitting on him. And I do think they depicted the way police treat suspects very accurately too, because they're just lying to people. And they're like doing things in front of other people that they know could put these folks in danger. And I think that that's real shitty, but it's accurate. This is a very, very accurate portrayal of this life. So, wait. What are you talking about? Who was supposed to be Wolverine? What the fuck are we talking about, Craig? I'm so confused right now. Oh, Dominic West was supposed to be Wolverine? That would be weird. You know, I know a lot of people that don't like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, which I don't personally understand, but yeah, that would be a little strange. He's way too damn big to be Wolverine. Although Hugh Jackman's not a small guy. Man, I need to check out this other show after this one then. But yeah, man, episode 1, basically just introduction to the show. It wasn't much going on. You got to see a little bit of the trial. You saw the young kid, the nephew of what's that one dude's name? Let's see. My memory's so bad, so you're going to just bear with me on these things. But let's see here. Okay, we got. I think Wood Harris is the guy. Avon Barksdale, is that the guy I'm thinking of? Is Avon the one with the nephew? Okay, he's the one. So we got to see Barksdale's nephew. Sorry, I got really dry skin today. I don't know what's going on with my freaking dry skin. Sorry. Oh, that's gross. Anyways, we get to meet Avon Barksdale's nephew, who gets off of a murder case, or a murder. Yeah, gets off on trial. He gets. You know, what do they call that? But anyways, they weren't able to convict him, and we meet him, and then you get to see that he's kind of a mid-tier player. You get to meet Idris Elba, who's always kind of quiet in the background. He's clearly got power in this show. McNulty, who's the lead detective, kind of a fuck up, but you think he's probably pretty smart. He's probably going to have a big part in this show. Excuse me. Yeah, the hearing definitely went the way of the nephew. It was interesting, man. I watched 2 episodes. I meant to only watch 1, so they're bleeding together. So if I'm saying things about episode 2, my apologies. But that's what this episode of this little recap show is supposed to be about. Episodes 1 and 2. You get to kind of see how they're doing surveillance on these dudes. I don't like, man, the cops sure are pieces of crap in this show, aren't they? Except McNulty, I think he seems to be kind of a good dude, I guess. So far, again, I'm early in the show. What's his partner's name again? I like that guy too. Bunk. Wendell Pierce. He's awesome, dude. He's in a ton of stuff. What a crazy cast we got here. Aiden Gillen's in this show? Damn, this is wild. Deidre Lovejoy's in this show. Method Man. What? Dude, there's so many people in this show. Dominic Lombardozzi. I can't say his last name, but he's in like every East Coast cop show. He plays a cop. He's in everything. Yeah, dude, this cast is ridiculous. William Rawls is in it. Golly, this is nuts, dude. But see, my favorite characters, without knowing much about it, because again, I'm only in the 2nd episode. Omar is probably my favorite because I like Michael K. Williams. Man, I'm sad he's gone. God, I need to go put some lotion on my face. I'm so sorry, guys. All Connections, because this was back in the day. Wait, what does that mean? All Connections? Yeah, Omar. I don't know anything about Omar. I've never even seen Omar on the show, but I know who plays him. So I'm excited to check that out. But yeah, I mean, so far, based on just the first 2 episodes, this is gripping, dude. It got me immediately. Like, it took no time at all, and I was hooked on this show. I'm about to watch probably 3 or 4 more episodes while I'm editing because I got some work to do tonight. But tomorrow I have to do the rest of the safe driver's course, so I won't be able to watch as much of it. But I'm telling you, every day for the foreseeable future, you'll see me pop up on these, and I'll be talking about an episode or 2. So if this is something you're interested in, and I know this was kind of a boring one. I just kind of talked about it for a minute and said I liked it, but there wasn't much going on in the first couple of episodes. I will start taking notes probably. Maybe after season 1, I'll start taking notes because I would imagine season 1 is a giant introduction to the world, and then you get to start looking at that world in season 2. And who knows? They'll probably end on a giant cliffhanger is what I was going to say. Cliffhanger. But I'm all antsy right now. I want to watch more of it. I really enjoyed so far. The cast is phenomenal. Everything about this show is so just reminiscent of my past and familiar. And awesome. I really like it. So yeah, sorry for this being kind of a weird little recap, but episodes 1 and 2, you got to know a bunch of people. Did anything significant really happen? I mean, not really. The main cops McNulty gets screwed around and sent to. So what's going on, man? It looks like you're getting this crew of police together, right? And they're supposed to try to take down this like dope dealing crime boss guy, and it's led by McNulty and I guess Stringer Bell, Avon Barksdale, and Omar are gonna have some kind of war with the cops, I guess. And right now I'm just meeting all the characters and then yeah, dude, this is crazy. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much with every show, the first season starts out slow and just introduces the storyline and characters. That's what I'm thinking because I don't have much to talk about right now about this first couple of episodes, other than I really enjoyed it. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, my friend. But dude, this show looks like it's going to be amazing. Just everything about it so far is so accurate. At one point, they showed a guy doing some drugs, like, intravenously, and it made me physically nauseous because I have a very dark history with that stuff. But it was very accurate looking. All the addicts look really accurate. All the drug dealers are acting and behaving exactly like they would. The cops are acting and behaving exactly like they would. This show is really crazy. Like everybody says that Training Day is an accurate portrayal of the police. I guess this is way more accurate to me. I like how they're showing the like side of the cops that we don't get to see very often, like them having to go in and do all this paperwork and shit they hate doing, and I think that's good to know, and you get to really see how garbagey some of these policemen are, and I think that's important because while we need the police, we also need them to be held accountable, and they rarely are. So, but I've got a lot of stuff going on right now, and I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me on this little journey. So just hang tight. If you got shows you want me to check out, let me know. I will be doing this for quite a while. It's 5 seasons. I'll probably be doing it for like maybe a month. It ain't gonna take me that long because I'm gonna do these if I watch 4 episodes in a day, I'm gonna jump on here and do 4 little quick live stream recaps every day. I'm just gonna keep doing it as I watch it, because that way I can keep it fresh in my mind of what happened, because I watched it about 2 hours ago now and I'm already forgetting stuff. And that's because I have kids and all that shit. So I'm gonna get back to it. I'll be back on later tonight, probably once, maybe twice, maybe 3 more times in the middle of the night doing this. So just hang tight, dude. It's gonna be fun, dude. I'm gonna be doing a lot of these. It's gonna be wild. But yeah, my first time watching The Wire. Watch it with me, guys, if you have the time. Okay, I'll talk to y'all real soon. Should I do this like? Should I? Okay, here's my question, and I'll probably put a poll up as well. Should I, instead of doing lives, should I just do recap videos and then post 1 per day, so that even if I do 4 of them, I have it out for the next 4 days. I have recap videos. Should I do that instead? That's probably way smarter, huh? Yeah, I think I'm going to do it that way. So I'll take notes on every episode. So anyways, thanks for hanging out for a few minutes. Episode 3, I'll have it up pretty. Actually, I'm probably going to do episode 3 and 4. So I'll have it up pretty soon. I love you guys, man. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you real soon, everybody. Peace.